It was a two-horse race, but there's only ever been one frontrunner. Boris Johnson demolished his rival, Foreign Secretary Jeremy Hunt, with double the number of votes to become leader of the Conservatives and, on Wednesday, the country. He must now repair a party and a nation torn apart by Brexit.
Deliver Brexit, unite the country and defeat Jeremy Corbyn. And I know some waggles already pointed out that deliver, unite and defeat was not the perfect acronym for an election campaign, since unfortunately it spells dud. But they forgot the final E, my friends, E for energise. And I say to all the doubters, dude, we are going to energise the country. We're going to get Brexit done on October the 31st. We're going to take advantage of all the opportunities that it will bring in a new spirit of can-do.
Boris Johnson has a clear mandate among Conservatives to lead the party. But his do-or-die promise to leave the EU on October the 31st, even without a deal, has polarised and panicked many of his opponents.
He doesn't have the qualities to make any kind of Prime Minister, really. No standards whatsoever of truth and veracity and integrity.
I think it's very easy to see the similarities between Trump and Boris. They're both blonde, they both talk, and they both seem to fly by the seat of their pants. They make up their policy as they go along.
There is a wave of worry about what Boris Johnson's leadership might look like. Also a huge amount of anger directed at grassroots members of the Conservative Party and Conservative MPs for making one of the most divisive figures in modern British politics the next leader of the country.
Earlier in the day, Cabinet Ministers arrived for Theresa May's last meeting as Prime Minister. Many of these ministers will be asking how Johnson can succeed where Theresa May failed.
We're actually in just the same bind, just the same political paralysis as we thought before. And unless Boris Johnson is, through some sort of political alchemy, able to unlock that, then given that he's raised expectations pretty high, the recriminations equally could be venomous.
One big expectation raised by Johnson is of a new Brexit deal with Brussels. The EU's repeatedly said it won't reopen negotiations, but as the bloc's chief Brexit negotiator tweeted, the EU's ready for dialogue. Moments after Johnson's win was declared, bookmakers were taking bets on his demise. 5-1 to be the shortest-serving Prime Minister ever. He could face a no-confidence vote if he fails to deliver on his promises. For many months, Johnson's been on the political margins, criticising the government and often courting controversy. Now, at the centre of British politics, everything appears to have changed. But when it comes to Brexit, many question whether anything will change at all. Neave, Al Jazeera, London.